Get ready for some massive NBA news right now. The Philadelphia 76ers are facing a major crossroads after being eliminated in the second round, and we have to talk about the potential moves ahead. We are diving deep into the 4 blockbuster trade ideas the 76ers absolutely need to make to push Joel Embiid past this hurdle.
Here's a simple way to protect your phone without stress. This ALAN 3-pack comes with tempered glass screen protectors, camera lens protectors, and an installation frame for an easier, cleaner fit. It's clear, case-friendly, and built to help guard against scratches and everyday bumps. Check the link in the comments to get it on Amazon.
Next up, we look at the internal tensions surrounding the superstar. We investigate why Joel Embiid is reportedly not on the same page with the front office and the coaching staff, and what this friction means for the team's immediate direction. We also have expert commentary on Embiid's future. Brian Windhorst is speaking out, telling us exactly what he believes about the Cameroonian big man's staying power and what his long-term contract situation really looks like. Finally, we hear some unfiltered opinions. Kevin Garnett and Paul Pierce spoke candidly about Joel Embiid on the KG Certified podcast, discussing how often Embiid falls and what it means for his game. Don't miss this analysis, and stay tuned for more breaking news. Noi Dung Kai Tight. The Philadelphia 76ers are urgently seeking significant roster moves this offseason, following their second-round exit in the 2026 NBA playoffs, where they suffered a decisive 144-114 loss to the New York Knicks. The Knicks demonstrated a commanding plus 89-point differential, highlighting the team's vulnerability, particularly against strong home court support. While the team showed elite potential by making the postseason via the play-in tournament and pulling off a series comeback against the number 2 seed Boston Celtics, underlying issues, specifically a lack of depth and the injury-prone nature of superstar Joel Embiid, prevented them from advancing further. Core players like Tyrese Maxey and VJ Edgecombe appeared fatigued. And the franchise must act decisively to become a realistic contender. The primary trade consideration involves moving Paul George, given the scarcity of other tradable assets, to inject necessary depth. Furthermore, with Joel Embiid being the only MVP to never reach the conference finals, 4 potential trade scenarios are being analyzed to propel him past the second round. And one proposed deal sees the 76ers acquire Dillon Brooks, Grayson Allen, and Royce O'Neal from the Memphis Grizzlies in exchange for Paul George and multiple draft picks. This trio offers switchable frontcourt depth, potentially easing the load on starters. For Memphis, this move nets them Paul George alongside 4 second-round picks and 1 first-round pick, bolstering their rebuilding efforts around Devin Booker. And a second option involves trading Trey Murphy III, Saddiq Bey, and Jordan Poole to the New Orleans Pelicans for Paul George, Quentin Grimes, and several draft picks. This move would provide the 76ers with a high-level forward upgrade in Murphy, rotational depth in Bey, and an expiring contract in Poole, while the Pelicans gain a veteran presence in George and multiple future assets, potentially facilitating a rebuild. And a high-risk, high-reward scenario suggests trading Kevin Durant to the Houston Rockets in exchange for Paul George and 3 first-round picks. This move hinges on the Rockets overcoming past struggles and leveraging Durant's superstar status to acquire George, betting on a short-term competitive push. And the most ambitious, albeit complex, trade targets Kawhi Leonard and Malik Monk for Paul George, involving a potential 3-team transaction. This would allow the 76ers to secure Leonard, who could provide plug-and-play excellence alongside Embiid, while adding Malik Monk for offensive firepower. The trade would require the Sacramento Kings to acquire Paul George and Quentin Grimes, with the Clippers receiving Domantas Sabonis, signaling a major shift in competitive landscapes across the league. The relationship between star center Joel Embiid and the Philadelphia 76ers front office and coaching staff reportedly soured as the season advanced. Reports indicate significant disagreement over team decisions, particularly concerning financial and roster management. Leading up to the February trade deadline, Embiid reportedly expressed strong dissatisfaction with the front office's strategy, specifically urging them to take action against what he described as ducking the luxury tax. Furthermore, the team's decision to trade second-year guard Jared McCain to the Oklahoma City Thunder, without bringing in a replacement player, was a major point of contention for Embiid and other players in the locker room. While Embiid was visibly unhappy with the situation, he reportedly exercised restraint in his public criticism, holding back from overtly challenging the front office during subsequent interviews as the season progressed. NBA analyst Brian Windhorst has issued a strong reassurance regarding the future of Philadelphia 76ers star Joel Embiid. Speaking on Hoops Hype, Windhorst addressed questions about Embiid's staying power in Philadelphia. Windhorst emphasized the financial commitment to the player, noting that Embiid has 3 years remaining on his $192 million contract, set to begin next season. Windhorst confidently stated, "I can promise him he will definitely be back. He is not going anywhere." This statement suggests a high level of confidence from analysts regarding Embiid's continued commitment to the team and the NBA, despite any speculation about his future. Kevin Garnett and Paul Pierce recently offered candid commentary on Philadelphia 76ers star Joel Embiid during the KG Certified podcast, focusing on Embiid's frequent falls on the court. Garnett questioned Pierce about the frequency of Embiid's mistakes, asking, "How many falls do you think he averages in a game? 7. How many? Real S. Is he falling every other trip up?" Pierce responded, estimating that Embiid falls approximately 30 times per game, adding that he fell once and 3 times during a single play, suggesting this is an integral part of Embiid's style. Garnett further asserted that Embiid leads the league in falling on the floor and possesses a significant collection of celebrations reserved for moments when he makes a big play and falls. This discussion highlights a perception that Embiid has developed a reputation as a flop artist. While Embiid has battled knee issues throughout his career, the commentary underscores the spectacle of a 7'2" player being knocked down frequently, leading to the observation that he leads the league in floor falls.